Fitness, most people want to get healthier and get fit by one of three things. They want to look good, feel good, or play good. There's one of those three things. They want to look good, feel good, or perform good. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Muscle Mentality Podcast. I'm your host, Jay Williams, and I got a quote for y'all that Kenzie sent to me this morning, and it really hit home. So here it goes. A goal has an endpoint, but having systems lasts a lifetime. A goal has an endpoint, but having systems lasts a lifetime. And the reason why it hit home is because we all have these goals, all these things that we want to achieve. And sometimes we can accomplish these things just by saying, hey, I want this, and then we just put the work in to go do it. We don't necessarily have a plan. So that system is a plan. And the way I coach for my Thrive transformation is we put these systems in place so that you can be successful for the rest of your life. So we all want these quick fixes. We have these goals that we want to achieve. So as you're trying to achieve these goals, what I want you to do is put systems in place, have principles in your life so that you're always on that right path. Even when life happens and we start to divert onto another path, we pivot in the wrong direction, we always have these principles and systems to fall back into when things aren't going the way that they should be going. And so there's some things some principles, some systems that I do myself, but I also push my clients, and I'm pushing you, whether you're a client or not. These are some principles and systems that you need to put in place. So that first principle will be, when it comes down to your fitness, your health, your lifestyle, getting stronger, building muscle. Instead of looking at what you should not be doing, trying to take something away from yourself, what I want you to do is let's start adding things. So that number one thing, instead of pulling something away, add more into your life. So whatever you want to do in life, stop looking at it. Prime example. A lot of people want to lose fat to get healthy. They want to lose some weight. So instead of looking at it, instead of losing weight, because if you look at something as losing something, losing means negative. I want to put positive. So how can we put that positive into your life? All right, let's build some muscle, because you have the goal to lose weight, lose fat. But the things that the approach that you need to be taking should be, let's build some muscle. Because let me tell you, when you build muscle, you're able to keep that weight off, keep that fat off for the rest of your life. That lifestyle, that long term, not just the short term. You're going to lose it in the short term, but the long term is what you're ultimately looking for, because that's what's going to allow you to sustain it, make it sustainable, and make it a lot more fun and easier to achieve and keep those goals that you did reach. So add into your life. So if you add more muscle, there's less room for fat. So you ain't even got to think about, let's try to lose something. Let's actually gain something. So let's gain muscle. That is the number one system that you need to have in your life. Let's gain some muscle. The fat is going to come off naturally. The weight is going to come off naturally. The inches is going to come off naturally. That second thing is, let's add more protein. Instead of taking away the foods that you're eating that you maybe shouldn't be eating, instead of taking it away, let's add more protein throughout your day. And then if you reach your protein goal, 1 gram per pound of goal body weight, so if I'm 200 pounds and I want to get to 150 pounds, then I should be getting at least 150 grams of protein. So I'm going to add that protein in a way. I don't care if you've been eating pizzas, you've been eating Bojangles, you've been ice cream, cookies every single day. You snacking all that. I don't care anything about you going to Starbucks. I don't care about that. What I want you to do is I want you to add more protein. So I'm not going to say don't go to Starbucks, but before you go get your Starbucks or make your Starbucks at home, let's do a protein coffee. Throw that video up right there. I just made it this morning. Protein coffee. Coffee, black coffee, protein powder, and it tastes just like your iced coffee, your hot lattes, cold lattes, and stuff like that. So add that protein in. Soon as you get the right amount of protein, I guarantee you won't be able to overeat on the bad stuff. After you've reached your protein goals, then go have whatever you want. So more protein. That more protein is just going to allow you to build muscle. Again, back to that first system. Build muscle. It's going to help you burn more fat because protein is more expensive. So I'm adding into your life. There's nothing that I've taken away from you, and this seems something you can do for the rest of your life. You ain't even tried it yet, and this seems, dang, Jay, I can do that. Let's just have more protein, get more protein from my meats, from my protein shakes. Let's build some muscle by just lifting weights 2 or 3 times a week, full body. That seems easy. And then that next one is going to be, don't even worry about your calories. We ain't even tracking calories. The next one is going to be get your steps in. Get your steps in. 8 to 10,000 steps. I'm adding into your life. We're still not taking away. We're adding into it. So still go do the things that you love to do. Get outside, clean the house, whatever it is. You're being more productive, adding to your life. That fourth thing is get more sleep. Go to bed early. Sleep in a little bit. Whatever the case might be, that resting, that recovery. And most people don't realize that. We stress all day long, regardless if that's mental stress, physical stress, whatever it might be. We stress and we think the 5, 6 hours that we're getting each and every day is enough. Your body needs 7 to 9 hours of optimal sleep, optimal recovery. And that recovery, what recovery isn't just about sleep. It's that part of that recovery is your nutrition. So make sure that you are prioritizing these systems, these principles for you to live your life optimally, for you to thrive, not just survive each and every day. So as you're approaching, and I want you and have fun. That will be one of the other principles that I want you, or systems put into your life, is to have fun. Fitness isn't just about looking good. Fitness, most people want to get healthier and get fit by one of 3 things. They want to look good, feel good, or play good. There's one of those 3 things. They want to look good, feel good, or perform good. And depending on where you are in your life you might want all 3 of those. You might just only want one. Regardless if you're 20, you're 40, you're 60 years old, doesn't matter. Put those principles, 4 or 5 principles and systems into your life, and I guarantee you that it will be fun. It will be enjoyable for you to reach your goals that you have. So back to that quote, a goal has an endpoint. You can have, the goal is the short term. The systems is the lifetime. So if you're looking at those goals are going to set you up for the lifetime, but you got to look at the rest of your life and then work your way in reverse to see, plan backwards to see what goals do I need to be put in place for me to be able to live like this. So you got your goals, you got your systems, you got your principles about what you're going to do to live your life the way that you want it to. I did miss one thing. Faith. faith, whatever you believe in, make sure that you're praying, make sure that you're diligent and you're giving thanks, having gratitude to your life. And that's so important. So build muscle, strength training. That is adding protein to your life. That is more steps in your life. That's more rest and recovery. And there's more faith, praying, and being diligent about those 5 things. And if you're diligent about those 5 things and you're enjoying that process, there's nothing that can stop you from you reaching whatever goal you have. Those goals, your plan, your success plan to get you to that lifetime worth of success. So there are going to be bad days. And in those bad times, that's when you have to really, that's where, if you're having a bad day, bad hour, bad moments, that's where the gratitude comes in, that being thankful for where you are in life right now, because it could be worse. Somebody is literally wishing that they could be you right now, but you're so stuck in your own way that you're thinking that everything is going wrong in life. I can't get anything to go right in life. You're looking at all the negative. Start looking at the positive. Start looking at the things that are going right and do more of that. Because if you got 24 hours in a day, if something happened at the top of your morning, that first hour of your morning, why is that controlling the rest of your day? You're choosing to have a bad day. So a lot of people say, my day is okay, my day is good, but it ain't great, or I'm having a bad day. That's because you're choosing. So stop choosing bad. Stop choosing the negative and choose you. Choose the better you. Choose the greater you. And I guarantee you that simple tactic will help you comes back full circle to your systems, to your principles that you have in your life. And those principles are build muscle, more protein, more steps, more gratitude, and more sleep recovery, and having fun throughout all those things. And look at what's going good in your life, and I guarantee you actually be surprised at all the things that you could actually be grateful for, have that gratitude for, and be thankful for. So love yourself through this process. That is one thing that if you don't love yourself enough to make that change, to do the right thing, and you're hating yourself to make a change, it will never last. It will never last. So huge takeaway outside of those principles that you have in place. Love yourself enough to make the change. Love yourself enough to put these principles in your life, put these systems in your life. Because if you love yourself enough, it makes it a lot easier. It makes it a lot fun. If you hate yourself, it's going to be the worst decision that you ever made. If you're hating yourself to a healthier life, you're going to be miserable, and nobody wants to be around a miserable person. If you're going to be living a vibrant life, we want to see that happiness. If you're doing something to better yourself and better the people around you, we want to see the symptoms of that. So that's more energy. You're happy. You're smiling all the time. So and that energy, that frequency, you are on a different frequency, and that frequency literally rubs off on everybody else. So put those principles in your life. Love yourself to make the change. Love yourself to get closer towards your goals, and love yourself to put those principles, put those systems in place so that you can thrive, not just survive each and every day. Remember, you can, you will, you must, you did. You can, you will, you must, you did. I love y'all. Y'all be great. I'll see you on the next one.